Okay. I think it's on. Test 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Hello and good evening. Let me pull up the alerts here. Lots of alerts, it looks like. Oh, it's just another double rewards alert. Okay, so let's see what we can get into today. That's not what I wanted. Do some menu stuff. What is it yelling about? Oh, it has another thing to collect. Why are you rubbing your face all over my monitor? Stop that. Okay, so we're gonna do... Oh, what is this right here? Oh, okay. We're gonna do... Actually, these are probably the oldest ones. So let's do... Let's do this one. I like Clara. So these are companion missions. They're more about the characters themselves, I believe. I like to do these and story mode on stream. So we're going to do a little bit of this. Let's see where we are. Where are we going? Oh, over here. Okay. What's brown and sticky? A stick, obviously. Don't worry, we can go over the clues together. Why don't we go back to the scene of crime? I'll do this one. It's really hard to find a dad joke that I don't know right now. She talks really slowly, which is actually kind of neat. Did you hear the rumor about the butter? Something about I can't believe it's not butter. Oh, well, I'm not going to go spreading it. You're terrible. I read it the first time I read it. I thought it said butler, and I was going to say, oh, he did it. Oh, so we're going up here. Okay. Hello. Probably did it with the foyer. Did it in the foyer with the candlestick. Oh my god. Is it foyer or foyer? I can never remember. Because I am never going to see that word and say foyer. Rude. Hi, stinky baby. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, it's actually turned down. Yes, you can actually. That's what I do when I use my tablet. I actually can't hear the game, but I can hear Discord. Okay, you can't hear the game? Let me check. Let's see. Set to Star Rail. What's up over there? Well, there's nothing playing right now. Can you hear this guy talking? Oh, what the heck? It's not turned... Oh my god, really? Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why this is suddenly not working. Really quiet. He sounds like he's in another room. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can capture. Application audio capture. Yeah, probably.
Yes!
There we go.
You heard me square. Can you believe that?
I had to
Someone with a square head.
remove it and
was
re-add it.
truly terrifying.
It sounds bizarre,
Yes.
but it could be a clue. I'll jot it down. Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head.
A square
correct?
head.
Yes! That's correct!
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
He should trust you. You have no pants or shoes. Yes, that's true.
I'm sorry. I was too scared. When a shadow leaps out at you, who could possibly pay attention to such
Terrible.
tiny details?
It seems that's everything. We now
Hi,
know
I'm
one
here.
of the
I'm just
culprit's
streaming.
physical traits, and that he is extremely violent. But how can we track him
Potty
down?
break.
Ah, yes! I remember something! While the culprit was hurrying to
Also,
escape,
as a
he
side note,
knocked something over.
the only way you
left
would
some
be on
clues
the
or
stream
something.
with your voice as if you
This is a
loudly
crucial clue.
shouted something.
Let's go investigate the crime scene together.
I think he ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please,
Yeah.
catch the thief for us.
I mean, yeah, it is. Oops. Wait, dude, you don't like being recorded? I should take that bug out of your bedroom then. Okay, so we are searching for clues about a dude with a square head. I mean, technically you can have a square head, but it's not like square. It's more like a square with
Take a look at these
curved
marks.
corners.
These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit? They point in that direction.
Like you can have
Let's
a
go take a
heart-shaped
look.
face or a circle face. Okay, so what? Follow the clues. Okay. Oh, we gotta go down there. Oh, thank you. Few people would come to this place, but you can see scratches on the ground, snaking their way
And look at
forward.
these. How unusual. They don't appear to have been left by a human.
Let's see.
The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around for other clues. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it
Hi,
be?
baby. You want to come sit over here? Mechanical waste. Let's see.
I don't think the culprit actually likes waste heaps. He probably uses them as a hiding spot. Oh, maybe he hid the stolen parts here too. Let's split up. Wait, what's that noise?
Let me move this. Can I move this down? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, hi.
100% great.
There we go.
No more playing nice.
Okay, so I will probably need a little bit to
Shape of Taishu!
reorient myself.
Rise Phoenix!
For some reason, I'm like really out of sorts today for whatever reason. was nice and easy.
Dodge this. Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Okay. Oh. Oh, hello.
It's a tiny robot? Is it searching for something? But I don't remember Mr. Svarog issuing an order like this recently. It looks like it's carrying the Vagrant's missing parts. And those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier. Yes, this robot model probably doesn't have any kind of metal weapon. This small robot doesn't appear to be a Belobog creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials. Oh, it appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah, it's noticed us. Human, injured, no, hurt, please don't. I don't understand what it's saying, but it doesn't appear to be trying to flee or attack us. It appears to be trying to say something. Human, please, don't hurt. Is it trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans? Human, parts, rivet, need, repair, need, town. Parts, need, hurt, don't. It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it. It seems that it needs these parts, and it's begging us not to hurt it. I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it? Although the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with
give
its
me back
language
the
module.
parts.
This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either. Run! Escape! Open! Fire! Workshop! Chase! Don't! It's running away! No, we can't let it escape. It still has the Vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it. I'll figure out a way to repair it later.
It's a baby. Oh, well, they must have fixed something because my avatar isn't lagging anymore.
Pain. No, hurt, don't. Pain, suffer. Sorry. Parts, sorry.
Time for a buzz.
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Sorry. Hurt. Suffer. Pain. No. Pain. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Hurt. Sorry. Suffer. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain. Sorry. Why?
Stop slapping the fist. I would if I could.
Sorry. Pain. Suffer. Sorry. It seems to have stopped working. Was it begging for mercy? I'm not sure what happened either. I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
Robot. She should feel bad. She's a bad person. You're terrible.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all
I don't think it was the
strange.
robot itself that was talking. I think it was some dude that's controlling it
One
on
thing
the other
is for
side to
certain,
take parts from
this
the
little
junk
fella
pile
is
to
not
repair
under
something in
remote
Rivet
control.
Town.
He's operating entirely of his own accord.
Oh, he's
Its
not under
design
remote
is,
control.
Well,
You are so right, though. She
unique.
talks so slow. Yeah,
I've
she
never
does.
seen a robot with a design like this before.
Like, and I thought I talked slow.
It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself? I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades. Pets like that are pretty rare.
It doesn't
but
really
some of the
matter,
folks
honestly.
who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle. If my memory serves me right,
Oh, no, I
the
don't
parts
mind.
this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade.
There's no, like, they can't hear anybody. Like, I turned it down, too, so you can't, there's no way that they can even hear you very much. They can hear that someone's talking, but they can't understand it, usually. Actually, I can ask Sophie. What can't I hear? Sophie, can you hear, the actual conversations happening in Discord right now? At the stream. He's watching my stream. Yeah. Okay. They just talked. When you are silent, I can hear words. So really, it's only when I'm not talking. But I don't think he can actually, like, hear full sentences or anything.
That's not the word I'd use.
But you're good. I can
I
turn you guys
guess
down
most
even more if
people
you're
only
worried
see
about
robots
it.
as tools. I'll try not to hold it against you.
Okay, hang on.
I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is
And
buried
the game
deep
isn't making
inside.
noise. I hear
If you don't
her,
look
but it
closely
sounds like
enough,
someone in a
you won't
lunchroom.
even
Why does it
find
keep
it.
doing this?
Assessment of the
Give me a
robot's
sec.
condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be
Well, they are kind of
98.2%.
quiet. Let me turn up the...
The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr.
Game
Svarog to
sounds
come
fine.
up
I
with
mean,
a
the person on
brilliant
your
idea.
call. Oh,
So,
okay. Well, that's
I
good.
guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right?
So we need robot shell. There we go.
I'm not sure if anyone sells this kind
Oh,
of
also
thing.
Sophie says that
However,
he can't really, like,
there must
understand
be
you.
some
It sounds
robot
like you're in
shells
a
lying around the
lunchroom on a
machine
phone really far
graveyard.
away.
Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there. I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
Let's see.
Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big sister. Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
Toby. Let's go find the Toby. Oops, that's the wrong button. We're going down here. Okay. Elevator. Is this Toby?
Hello, guests of Miss Clara.
Oh.
Please do as you wish.
I like how his voice
It's
is
my
super proper
honor
and
to
he's
serve
like
you.
a fucking robot.
Allow me to share a fun fact. Toby is not a primitive robot. Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path.
Hooray!
Would you like to engage in super speed? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times, then clockwise by 270 degrees.
It's either servants or evil people when it comes to English voice actors. Oh shit, I just got attacked. What if one of them is Toby? I don't want to attack it.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz.
Target threat index lowered. Commencing annihilation.
Ha ha ha.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Swamp!
Nap time.
Deadsies.
Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Taishu!
Wow.
Rise Phoenix!
Eliminating threat.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Oh, here.
We have arrived at our first destination. This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening. The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our
No.
way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, and hold tight.
Sir. Oh my god. Hang on, I have to pull up the chat. It says, I got this plot for future characters. Basically, this cool girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, serious honkers, a real set of badonkers. Packing some badonkaroos, massive dookie hanky badoogas. Big old two hunger cougars. What happens next? Transfer students shows up with even bigger bahonka boobs. Bahonka hoods. Humorous hunga. Jesus Christ. Hungo Lomga Hana Hong Longongus.
Is that it? Stingy chest.
Oh my god. Amazingly gigantic, but
Caution.
it's character
You
design
have
101.
exceeded
Yes,
the speed
apparently
limit.
so.
Please obey Bellabog traffic laws. On the road, safety is the top.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize there was a robot there.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Wow.
Time for a buzz.
What, Bahongalonga Doogies? Oh my god.
Commencing annihilation.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Naughty
This
children.
combat needs optimizing. At this speed,
Bahongalonga
too
Doogies.
slow.
Bunga bunga babunga.
Stay back, Clara. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
I like how it looks like a fist and one of its attacks is literally
More
to punch you.
enemies. Time for a buzz.
Yes. Amazing.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Oh, is this the in? Okay,
We
here it
have
is.
arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine. This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
I don't understand why it
Your
has
trip
the
has
traffic
concluded.
lights though. Like, what
Please
are those
keep an eye out for
functions?
vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons. Your trip has concluded. I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby.
Yes, hello. Thank you very
A
much, sir.
5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're
Who
welcome.
else would be rating him? It's literally like nobody else. So he has 100% 5-star rating. Does Yelp exist in this world? Different light spectrums while having binocular vision. I don't know. I mean, you don't need visible
Clara,
different
it's time for a
colors
break.
to have different
You shouldn't
visible
repair
light
machines
spectrum
when you have
stuff.
negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back
Oof.
already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell? This shell. But it shouldn't matter.
Oops.
The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell.
I wouldn't know. I didn't make that robot.
Although
Its
its
boobs are
appearance
too
has changed a lot,
small.
I think we did a good job.
Oh, so they just transferred like the
But
hard drive
what I just
to this new
did-
one.
Is it any different from those pet upgrades that the vagrants perform?
Not compatible. Incompatible.
You have to turn off the BitLocker
It's
so that
making
it
a
doesn't
strange
run into
sound.
issues starting up. That's why there's
Incompatible.
incompatibility.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. 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 Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get
Oh,
away
shit.
now.
Big sister, watch out! It's out of control!
Incompatible. Incompatible. Incompatible.
Target threat index lowered. Eliminating threat.
Watch out. Its income is compatible. Oh my god.
Terminate.
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's great! But I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, Big Sister? I need to look into something. I may require your assistance. Thank you, Big Sister. I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for
Why
a good
aren't they
name?
testing the hardware properly,
Accessing
separate from the
name
body?
database.
Yeah, that's
Search
definitely
results.
a good question. I
Abby,
would have suggested
Abigail, Ada, Addison.
I should come back to Clara later.
that. Okay, so that's done. Can I talk to it?
Looks like it hasn't gone back to normal yet.
Okay. Is it gonna give me a part 2? No, no part 2 yet. Okay, so let's see, what should we do? Let's do Time Express. Is the story not finished by developers or is it time gated? So I believe, because they separate it by planets. So the first planet was this one that I'm on right now. And that was one, like the first part. And then the second part was on another planet and I just finished that. So they are just, they don't have any additional episodes right now. So that's really what it is. Yeah. It's definitely a good story. I like it a lot better than some of the other games that are out right now. Okay, here. Because their other game, Genshin Impact,
Where did they get
that story
to?
was so boring. But it's much.
Speak
This
of the
one's much
devil,
better.
I was just wondering when you might show up. Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. Order whatever you like.
Star Rail.
There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll
They
have to
also
stand up for the
made
time being.
Tears of Themis, which is sort of like a detective game, which is actually really fun too. Looks like afternoon tea. What game has your
Don't
favorite
drink
story
too
like
much.
past
You won't
or
be able to sleep
present?
tonight. Anyway,
Like within this
I got
genre
the
or like
something I
overall?
needed your help with. Don't get ahead of
Oh,
yourself.
geez, that's tough.
This might be more complicated than you think.
I would have
can
to
I put
say
If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don
I
came here on
would
that
have to look
train.
over all the games that I have, but
The
just
Astral
thinking about
Express,
it
right?
off the top of my head,
was
I would
wondering,
probably say Final
the train
Fantasy
accepting new
Tactics
passengers?
Advance. Because it's really a story about accepting your flaws and not listening to what other people say about you. Train accepting new passengers.
I guessed as much.
Is she coming with us? What?
You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Bellabog after a few years, right? Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so
dogs for the
apologies
party.
in
Oh, thank
advance.
you very much for that new word.
I knew I could.
Okay, so
There
I have
goes
to go
Serval.
talk to...
I better, or I guess I could ask.
I would
Let's send a
probably
message
say-
to Pom Pom.
Yeah. Boob jokes. I like the words that you come up with, though. It's pretty funny. Who dat? What? It's Sophie. What is this friend like? Please organize your thoughts. Whoa. Oh, was that it? Oh.
Come around and have a look.
No. Oh. I should use her because of the sound of her feet.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
I know. Let me think about it.
Do.
Oh, no, not at all.
Might be.
I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. That's just it. There is no deal.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards. But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Borb. Yes.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with.
It's a mouth.
Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval. Join the Express?
Uh-oh.
I see. No wonder she seems so flustered.
I spilled the beans.
That's what's on her mind. Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research. But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well-versed in mechanical engineering and other fields.
Hi, baby.
Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected. I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing. Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klipoth Fort and sighing all day either. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klipoth Fort.
Administrative offices. There's a baby on my boobie. Hello. He stand on the booba. Wait, so that dude can just leave his job? Yes, because this society actually cares about its citizens.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
Oh my god.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides,
Oh, I didn't need
I'm
to
the one
know
who should be
that. I
apologizing.
don't. That's not something I care to
I've
know
put
about.
my own personal reasons ahead of Bella Bog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother...
Also, Sophie says that's commie talk.
Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds.
Communist.
But there's something I need to ask you.
Communist.
This guitar, I
What
found it after
don't we
going
need
through
to know
Mother's
about?
old things.
Sam is talking
She was
about
never a music lover, so
a
I thought this might be connected to you.
black market trade that is something that Blizzard got in trouble for.
It's nothing. You're right. It does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Branya,
Involves refrigerators and
can
bottles.
I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and
Oh
Mother.
my God.
I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Branya.
Jesus Christ. Also, yes, that's correct, Sophie. Also, Gepard's outfit is like, that
I
dude
assume you heard our
from
conversation just now.
Kingdom, or actually no, Final
didn't
Fantasy
expect her to
VIII
be
with
so
like 6,000
open-minded.
belts.
And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay.
The main character.
She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known
Look,
that
he
you'd
has
never
like
set
6,000
foot in
different
Hawkford
clasps, and look at this. Look at this
After
shoulder
all
right
these
here.
years, I never thought I'd set eyes
Is
on
this
this guitar
necessary?
again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
Not even pasteurized to a safe edible temperature.
Well,
yes.
It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
Super electromagnetic flux player. Oh my god.
Don't believe me? Let me tell you, Cocolia and I shared a similar way of
I didn't
thinking
hear what you
back in the
said.
day. It's a bit of a
It's fine.
mouthful, but I liked it at the time. It was a rock and roll name.
Hi.
I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags?
It's a stinky baby.
That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
Oh, what's this? Fresh daily moo milk.
I want to see the adventurous
Amazing. Oh, I want to do the trash can. So, the thing in this game is there's like super, super long stories about the trash cans. An overwhelmingly fishy smell emanates from the trash can as you remove the lid. Instead of fish, you find only fish-related flyer. Oops, I missed the end part of that.
So the game has flavor text.
Oh yeah. Hide that moo milk, Blizz will steal it. Jesus Christ.
Hi Sophie, how you doing? You know what I mean. Hello Internet.
Ba-ba-ba.
You're here. Come on.
He says hello. I'll hazard a guess you didn't come for
Tonight's
repairs.
uncomfortable subject matter was proudly endorsed by...
There's no place like home.
Go away.
Never feel completely free out there. Chapard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
He's a boomer when it comes to
I
technology.
promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Do. Okay, so now I actually do have to help her pack her things. What? What's this on
that's
the
a
desk?
letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished reading it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it.
Da.
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater.
Okay.
It's broken though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should
Good
take care of it.
night. Your hand is red.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with
Gross.
old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Sure, why
Here we go
not?
again.
What?
You don't have to do everything she tells you.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it? I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
Yes. Ooh, big gun. Okay. Let me see. I have to make all the reds yellow, basically. Here we go. Yeah.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
No squeaking.
Of course. After all, she was a Landau.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
Oh, yes. No, it's fine. If he makes a fuss, then I'll just tell him to shut up. No, baby, stop.
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Linksy sent it during one of her research trips. As for the
Rude,
name,
I'm not that bad.
I can't quite recall.
Snowman's palm.
Ozzy, you can't.
And little Linksy is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Ah, yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it.
Rude.
Anyway,
Oh, I see.
this
It's a
specimen
cactus.
means a lot to me, so I'm
It's hard to
bringing
see.
it with me. Thanks for the reminder.
Can I see it? Oh, yeah, there we go. See, it's a little cactus. What are you squeaking about? Come here. Okay. Oh.
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back, even for a second. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me. You know, but that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
That should be everything.
Oh, what? I didn't realize she had like a thing around her neck. That's cute.
Now, what am I gonna call this new song? Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a
Does
once in
all
a
of her
lifetime
shit have a
opportunity.
huge story?
I can't
Most
miss
of
it.
My stuff story is I wanted
What's
it,
wrong,
so I bought
Japard?
it. Nah, that's valid.
Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you.
I mean,
But
Gepard, you
before
can come
leave,
with us
I have
too.
one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
Is Gepard gonna die? I don't know.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
I mean, this area's story is done and he
Even at a
hasn't
time
died
like
yet,
this, you're
so...
still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the
The good
garrison?
and bad thing about separating it the
You're
way that they
Belobog's
do for
hero.
different planets
I'm sure you must be
is
popular
that
in the underworld.
once a
The
planet
Silvermane
story
Guards
is
will face
done,
less
there's not
resistance
really
if
any
you
way
come
to
with us.
expand on it anymore.
Thanks.
But also,
I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
it's nice because once you're done with an
I'm tired
area,
of
then you're
packing.
done, and you don't have
Let's
to
leave
go
it here
back.
for today. Thanks for your help. Oh, I drank all the tea.
But
Why am I
also, it
getting
kind of
sleepy?
adds a ton of fucking characters. But, like, I don't think anyone from this planet is going to talk to the one from the other planet. Unless they visit for whatever reason. Okay, so this is done. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see. What's this one? Okay. Let's go talk to Natasha. I like Natasha. I don't think anyone has really died yet. There was a
Don't
character
worry,
in
Mr.
the...
Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Oh, he's messaging me. Okay, well, we're gonna continue this story then, I guess. Blizzard immunity must have put a lock on their fridge. Oh my god. The only person that really kind of sort of died was on the space station planet type thing that the...
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe
the
here.
third chapter was on. That's, let me see if I can get a picture of it. Or rather, is there a map? Oh yeah, okay, so... So, this is where we are right now. This planet. This is where we started. Oh, wait, no. Space station, we started there. This is where we are right now, this planet right here. And this is the space station, which is the latest. So, the space station, the story happened and one character sort of died, but actually she didn't really die. She just kind of vanished because someone else was using her form to infiltrate. So she didn't really die. It really wasn't even her. Oh, we're going down. Why are we going? Where? What? Oh, I gotta go downstairs? What the heck? I didn't know there was downstairs here. So the question is, where is the downstairs? Oh, over there.
Have you heard of the Rightful Rights Society?
But the story for this planet was really neat. It was kind of divided into two different parts. The underground and the above ground.
You're here. thanks again for agreeing to this. They're behind us. If negotiations go well, then Dunn will lead them down into the underworld.
But the other one...
He's a very capable sergeant. Upright,
The one from the story
plain-spoken,
from the space
a model
station was a little
Silvermane
bit
guard.
weirder, because it involved...
I assume you remember him. You and Serval ambushed... subdued
mysterious
him in the
trees
Silvermane
with
Guard
magical
restricted zone.
powers and
I think he was out cold for
other
most
races.
of the action.
It was kind of weird. I definitely liked the story for this planet better.
The conflict was a product of the situation, I understand. Not to mention, he wasn't in bad shape when we found him. Thank you for holding back. Don't worry. The hard work is already behind us. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Oh, excuse me.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way. The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
You'd think they would actually not have to worry about people being rude to them because they literally, like, opened up the entire...
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
My baby.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and... Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
Oh, it's a party in here.
Huh. So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane Guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
No, she's not. But, I mean, I don't blame her, because they were basically trapped underground for 10 years.
Who is she, anyway?
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
I swear, he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
If only actual police officers acted that way.
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters.
I don't
However,
get how he can
things
talk
aren't
like that.
simple
Like,
down
does
here.
he know for a fact
Please
his
also
silver
tell her to
guard
draw up plans in
aren't
case the
asshats that
situation
look down on
demands.
the poor? Yeah, that's definitely true.
Monsters! Monsters
But
from the fragmentum!
he would definitely have to
They're
keep a
swarming
close
toward the
eye
town!
on their actions
Not good.
because
Stay here, Natasha.
if they
The
turned out
patients
to be
need you.
asshats, that
The
would,
soldiers
like,
and I will handle
fuck
this.
over everything.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please, help my friends! The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
As far as I'm aware,
worry.
he was almost
Silvermane
dead, and
guards
then
are trained
someone
for these
replaced a
situations.
lot of his body
Where
with
do we find
mechanical
them?
parts so he could be alive again.
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
So, the preservation he was talking about, there's oh, what are they called? They're not called gods. Well, I guess they're gods. I don't know. But the preservation is
I couldn't get a
the
word in
light
while they were talking.
in WoW.
A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader.
And most people
It's
that
hard to be
follow
rock
the
and roll in
preservation
front of
are
people like
healers.
that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. You're right. I've probably been idle for too long. It's easy to get stuck in your own head.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Japard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay?
Oh my god.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready.
Okay.
That's all you needed to say.
Okay, it's a dungeon. That's pretty cool. I like when they're dungeons. Oh, we've never actually been inside this before. Like, we've been down there. That's really familiar.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance.
Yes.
The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Okay, so where are we going? Oh, I can't use the map here. Okay, so we probably gotta go this way. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I gotta take the elevator. Derp-a-derp.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
Yes, baby.
Huh. More enemies. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Salt!
You think. Okay. Okay. I think these guys are all pretty low level. But maybe not. Oh yeah,
Wanna see what I can do?
They're no problem at all. Nice.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Yeah, we can't let the guards down. They must be protected. Oh, nope. No! I wanted to use my special attack. My baby, I'm sorry. Good boy. What the heck are those things? Hi, baby.
Stay back, Clara.
This combat needs optimizing.
Jesus Christ.
At this speed, too slow.
Baby, what do you want? You want to go in your tree? Okay, that's what I thought you wanted. Oh, go ahead. There you go.
Time for a buzz. No more playing nice. You're not going anywhere.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
Bubby.
Eliminating threat.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Just wanted to make sure I was there. Maisie, leave him alone. Maisie. What a dingus cat.
I hope I helped.
Hi, baby. There, that's what I wanted.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yeah. Time for a buzz.
Oh, that was nice and easy.
I hope I helped.
Okay, just like a mega church, you gotta hit him with the big pews. Oh my god!
Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Wait.
Are you the Silvermane Guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane Guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. Ah, I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Does she mine in a
Understood.
miniskirt? Is she
I'll
crazy?
bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up
That's
defenses on the bridge.
unfortunately the
You should head over.
default female outfit
Thank you.
for
Please,
random NPCs.
bring them back to safety.
But yes, she apparently does.
Oh no!
Canonically,
Monsters are coming this
mine
way!
in a skirt.
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay, thank you for saving us.
No, baby, stop. You must be silent.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Swirl! This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
I don't think I've
So
seen any
what?
female
I won't
models in this
surrender.
game without skirts.
Time for a buzz.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Gamer Girl doesn't have skirt or pants, correct.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Oops.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz. I need to be brave.
Commencing annihilation.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Frog!
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
They're in danger. Let's go.
Might be trickier to crack.
Let's give this one a weakness first.
Time for a buzz.
Amazing.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Bye-bye.
Nap time.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
No.
Dodge this! I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating threat.
Savor the vigor of it.
Oh my lord.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! No more playing nice.
Okay.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, she gives an
Time
extra
for a shot.
energy. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize that.
Nap time.
You two. It's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here.
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Xeno
Goodness we
scum.
got here in time.
Brrr!
If we'd arrived any later.
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never
No
mind.
screaming.
I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
No squeaking.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Oh my gourd. Okay. What's this over here? Hello.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids?
His
a girl and
voice
her
doesn't
brother?
match his. Yeah. He doesn't. It doesn't match his model at all.
Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge, too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you. All of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack.
He needs to stop
I
smoking
take caution.
cigarettes.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden move. I've seen this type of monster
okay,
a few
so this
times
is
near the
I'm
restricted
familiar
zone.
with this monster type.
Ready? Here we go. Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap. I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... It's so cold.
Stellaron promises survive.
Did it just... talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Japard not hear that?
Japard, Serval, Londau.
Did it just say Japard and Serval? That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
Talking? I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the Fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true...
No, baby.
Could it be?
Clara. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Cocolia, you witch! You terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
Your mom.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cocolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all.
You can tell it was an Asian game because who in any Western country calls their sister sister?
Then she and I will fight for you.
It's either
until your heart is ready.
dumbass or their name.
You too.
I called my brother Poophead.
I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far... Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
Most people know when you're talking to them and you don't need to actually be called something. Yeah, exactly.
Don't your hands hurt? Might be trickier to crack.
Let's see. So I probably want to worry about these guys on the side first because the middle one's got some special mechanics.
Commencing annihilation.
Let me through. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Bob.
I don't know if you can hear Ozzy in the background, but he's
This
driving me
combat needs
crazy.
optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Let's see. Okay, so probably use... Actually, you know what? I'll just do this. Is bestest boy. Yes.
Nap time.
Only occasionally, though. He drives me crazy sometimes.
Want to see what I can do?
Okay, let's save up those action points. There we go. Alright, so these are...
I'm not afraid of you.
As far as I remember, I basically just have to keep attacking
Be
her.
careful, Mr. Svarog.
So
Naughty
that she
children,
loses stacks.
don't listen. All better now? Good as new.
There we go.
Time for a buzz.
No squeaking.
Let me through. Take this! Shape of Tyson Rise Phoenix!
Okay, so she's got 6 left.
Dodge this!
Hopefully we can get rid of all of them before
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Okay, so she only got 3, or 2 rather. That's good.
Time for a buzz.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ozzy, please. I know you want to go to bed. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Thank you. Wow. Oh damn, it picked quantum instead of physical. That's annoying.
Mr. Svarog? Can you let me have some fun this time?
That'll take more than medicine.
Okay,
Nap time.
Dodge this! I'm not afraid of you.
I'm gonna use AoE just because it's a stronger attack. It seems kind of silly to use AoE when they're... Whoa! Okay.
Serval. 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 Why do you always have to stand in my way?
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cocolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result.
Weird.
Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis.
That's a lot
Are
of
you
damage.
okay?
Yes, I was not expecting that.
Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an experienced fighter like you who can adapt to different enemies. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
When I first saw her name, like before I heard it spoken, I thought it was pronounced Serval, and I was like, why is someone named after a fucking weasel-looking creature? And then I heard it spoke, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Really? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
From here on out, I'm over that woman.
I can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy
Gotta
to truly
put you
put the past behind you.
in the past.
Looks like we accomplished our mission.
You gotta put your
I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic.
I know, baby.
Let's leave
Hang
Japar
on.
to his business and head back to town.
He's like, please, I really want to go to bed. Ozzy, baby. Hang on. Shh. Okay. Oh no, a serval is a cat.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
I forgot. It's like the least domesticated cat that you're allowed to have as a pet.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Baby.
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle. How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
You're thinking of those furry things
I'm all
like
right,
the ones
don't worry.
with prehensile genitals.
Everything
what
worked
the
out
fuck?
eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
Miss Natasha, we've returned.
Is that Japard?
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Oh, they're there.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silvermane Guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and... Thanks. We can manage our daily expenses.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own?
Oh, the
must be hard.
Sergal looks like a weasel. Of course,
Not
it's
really.
a degen furry
It's my
shit.
responsibility as a
Sergal.
sister.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just worried
okay.
that with all these monster invasions, maybe
I don't
one day
think
I
they
won't.
have prehensile genitals, but I've seen
My brother
weirder
is too young
things.
to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that
Oh my God.
isolation came tragedy. But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Japard,
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable. She'll do the same for you.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
thank you, Captain Japard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest.
I was wrong.
Let's call it a day
prehensile
and give them some
clitoral
room.
bud. What the fuck?
If you're not too tired, Japard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Where is she? Oh, over here. What the heck? What even is the evolutionary advantage of something like that? That's really fucked up.
What you said back there. Did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how I've always felt. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
Bless you, Nene. Oh my god.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Gepard. I changed my mind. Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I know that, Gepard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me.
No, baby.
I suddenly
hang on.
realized that my decision to leave was
You have
just
to
me
hang
trying
on.
to run away from my problems.
I know you know what that means.
Wasn't a mature decision. I've always found it
I
hard
guess
to handle
it's
complex
so people
relationships.
could get their
Cocolia, or
get their futa without it
my
being
family.
a futa. Are you talking
The
about
first thought I
fupa
have when
or
things don't
futa?
work out is to run away.
Because they're two different
Starting
things.
from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
Yeah,
If it
okay.
weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the
I
hardships
don't
people
think
were going through
circles
in the
have
underworld. It made me feel like maybe
have
I could help a little
fetishes.
and make Belobog a better place. I have one last thing that I might need your help with. I want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Say no more. We'll go with you.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first, and we'll catch up with you. It's all right. I've got Gepard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
Oh! Okay, now we gotta go to the fucking boss lady right here. Okay.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
She gave something back in death. I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
The stage is yours, sister.
Wait, so all the advanced tech comes from the past, but she has the balls to
Cocolia.
claim she invented the guitar.
Don't you
I don't
dare
really know.
Look away. Because
I'm not really sure
will
what
no
the deal
longer
is, but they have like...
live in your shadow!
That was intense. I think they do like the super advanced ancients trope here. I don't really understand that. Like, why would they have less technology now than they would in the past? But whatever.
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame.
That performance sucked. It never even rhymed. No music
all
notes
from me.
either.
Thanks for sticking by my side throughout all of this. As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
So, you're getting the tab?
I said hang on. Oh my god, he's ridiculous. I hear you. Amazing! That was an interesting story. Oh, neat. Okay. Also, I felt like if audio wasn't mixed, then Lady would be impossible to hear. She is always whispering. Yeah, she does have a very quiet voice.
Mr. Swarog!
But I'll go ahead. We're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. This is also a good stopping point, actually. But tomorrow is normal raid, so I'll be streaming that. But if you are in here and... Yeah, you're welcome. If you are in the chat and you do not have the Discord information, it should be in the bio on the channel, or I can put it here. Let's see. There you go. I may be streaming this game in the morning. I don't know for sure, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, and thanks for hanging out with me. You have a great evening.